Alright, here's the thing. I know what you're thinking. Dylan, do you ever wear any other shirt? This is like a few videos now, and you've just been wearing the same green shirt. Well, you know what? I recorded these all in the same night. Don't judge me. And if you're not thinking that, if you're thinking, I tuned into this video, I have no idea who the heck you are, what are you even saying, you're annoying me, I'm leaving, then I'm really sorry for doing that. Please choose to stick around. Give me a shot. I would really appreciate that. That was dumb. I'm sorry. I'm doing another run here in Soulstone Survivors. This time, I'm going to do another less than 12 minutes, doing it with the Legionnaire. Haven't used them very much. Don't care for them that much. So let me just throw on some of the same runes that I've been doing. I like that one. I like that one. And I like that one. I'm a creature of habit. I choose to do a lot of the same things. I like to tell myself I should differentiate my runs and certain things, and then I end up doing the same thing. I play Vampire Survivors, and I still end up going for the same stuff over and over all the time. Let me turn this back on for future runs. Let's choose a different map this time, something I have not done yet. Just to spice things up, you know? So it's not like I'm constantly putting out the same thing. Should I go on difficulty 3 instead of 2? Make it a little bit harder. I mean, I'm just trying to complete the 12-minute thing, you know? Screw it. Difficulty 2 is fine. It still gives me a decent little bit of stuff. I'm really just trying to do this achievement for right now. We get down to a corner. And you know what? This might not even be riveting gameplay to some people, where they're like, man, every video is just him going to sit in a corner and do the same thing. Well, you know what? A lot of this game is the same thing, okay? And sometimes that's not a bad thing. When you're talking something like, you know, the newest Far Cry or whatever, sometimes I get a little sick of going to, you know, a bunch of different watchtowers so that I can, like, unlock more of the map and see more of the map and stuff. And then it points out 3 outposts where you go and you just kill the same people, you know, for, like, 2 waves. And then, boom, you freed an outpost. And now that you've freed an outpost, you can do, you know, goofy little chore missions where you go and fetch something for the local kid. Oh my god, for some reason I rolled my ball down a hill and terrorists took it. I want you to go murder them and get me my ball back. And it's like, kid, chill. Can't you just get a new ball right here in town? What does it matter if the terrorists have it? I mean, to be honest, I should clear them out anyways, but I'm on a tangent. Yeah, I don't know. Some of these games, like Survivors games and stuff, are kind of doing the same thing. You know, you do similar runs if you don't make the best out of, like, the one before. Oh man, I meant to, you know, complete this in just 12 minutes with this person, but I didn't. Crap. Let me do it again. And then you do it again. Or you're just, you know, on the same level, but with a different character. I really like that critical chance, but I really like that XP bonus. I don't know, for some games, it's just kind of, you know, you have like a, I'm going to say easy objective. Obviously there's some difficulty to this. You know, you want to not die. I have health down there that I'm really trying to not lose all of. Let's go with Meteor. I haven't done Meteor yet. This session, anyway, I should say. I've used Meteor before. I don't like this one because taking 10% away from my movement speed, I just feel like it's not worth it for the 20% damage. I need more things to ramble on about. That's not gonna, you know, I say that, that's not gonna force me to start being like, alright, let me write some things down and, you know, I'll read them out while I'm doing this. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just not. Let's summon golems. I like golems. Whatever pops into my head, I'm gonna say it. And if 5 years down the line somebody watches this and they're like, I cannot believe he said that, and cancels me over it, I probably deserved it. And if I didn't deserve it, then please stick up for me if you don't mind. I would really appreciate that. Thanks. I mean, I guess for anyone that knows me, you know, that's one of the things with internet creators. You can never be too sure how genuine someone's really being, you know? You never know if exactly what you're seeing is exactly, like, who they really are. Some people put on faces, and you just don't know that they're actually a kind of really crappy person. They treat people shitty, they do awful things. I've made my fair share of mistakes too, but at the very least, I've never beaten somebody, you know, I've never, like, you know, been that type of person where I'm causing, you know, domestic issues like that, or, you know, like, I'm a pretty, relatively, I think, you know, peaceful person when it comes to just interactions with people. I try not to be too, what's the word I'm looking for? I almost said overbearing. That's absolutely not what I'm looking to say. Not too crazy, you know, like, I'm not gonna just, like, come out of the gate just being super negative to someone and trying to, like, beat them down, you know, emotionally and mentally, because that's just not me. I don't do that. It's one of those things where it's like, treat others how you're gonna be treated, right? Despite someone having a completely different, you know, opinion of things, a different idea of how things are. And even though sometimes, if you think about it morally, it's not the right choice that they feel about certain things, sometimes you just gotta shut your mouth. It's not worth it. You know? Sometimes you really just gotta say, they're not changing their mind, this isn't worth my time. And then you get out of there. You're done. Sure, I'll go on this rant a lot, but my god, that's a lot of Twitter. The amount of times I get on and somebody says something, and it's just you know, that they enjoy something. They're like, yeah, you know, this is pretty fun. And someone jumps into the thing, well, you know what? That might be fun, but actually, it's the problem with that is this, this, and this, and this, and, you know, and you're just trying to really, like, someone posted that they like eating a popsicle, and you're jumping down into the replies to tell them why eating a popsicle is bad. And it's just eating a frickin' popsicle. Like, come on. You know, let them enjoy their popsicle. But no, some of us really have to be Debbie Downers. And if that's you, I'm sorry. You can scream at me in the comments. I mean, if anything, I appreciate any comments. So if that's what you know, what it takes for you to be there and to say something, please do. I would like to see, you know, hopefully some engagement of some kind on my content. I mean, I said it in the first video I recorded, whether I get 2 views, 200 views, I don't know. I'll take anything, man. Someone tunes in and I get 1 viewer who watched 1 minute and they're like, this guy sucks. Why am I, like, watching anything that he's saying? He's annoying. He's a loser. And while both of those are true, you know, maybe that fits your, you know, your entertainment bill, I don't know. But even any amount of someone watching me, I appreciate it. Any sort of engagement with anything that I make, because I'm nothing like, you know, any big content creators, you know? You know, watch something that entertains you. You might go and watch, frickin', trying to name someone off the top of my head and I'm drawing a blank. Ludwig, Mr. Beast, you know, stuff like that. First of all, there ain't no way I'm ever hitting, like, the level of Mr. Beast, alright? Believe me, if I had the money and the time, I would love to do crazy content videos. That'd be cool. But I don't know if I'd do some of the crazy stuff that he does. I mean, I'd like to say I'd do some of the philanthropy stuff that he does, because, you know, I don't know, I like helping. If I can help with in any way, you know, outside of the fact that I probably should focus on, you know, like, my means and everything first, I tend to put others in front of myself very often, and that's something I kind of got to work on. Excuse me. Because I should be making sure that I'm okay first before I'm doing things for others. I should make sure that my bills are paid before someone's like, oh, I really want this game, and I'm like, ah, well, it's just a $60 game that they want, you know, I'll buy it for them. Because they're my friend, and I want to do something cool. And then it comes time to pay bills, and it's like, oh, shit, I don't have enough for this. Let me pop out the credit card here. All this to say I'm bad with money. Please learn from my mistakes. Oh my god, it's crazy. This whole area looks like a minefield. Literally. Like literally, there's mines all over the field. I'd like at least one person to roll their eyes. Or I say something like that, and they're like, really? That's what you decided to say? Anything could have came out of your mouth, and you chose to do that? Yes, I did. I did choose to do that. I would say sorry, but I'm not. I'm not gonna lie. I'll roll my eyes when people make jokes like that, you know, and stuff too. But when it comes to humor, puns are just great. I love them. You know, just anything that's like a really punny kind of humor. I like it. I'm a big fan. Or just something that it's like if you're just trying to be like a what is it? It's like dry humor, right? Dry humor, just trying to be like a goofy little jokester. Saying something completely obvious and just dumb. That's my kind of thing. I can do that. I'm a big fan of that. I gotta start thinking about, like, well, I was gonna say I gotta start thinking about the future of my builds here, where it's like, I'm doing these runs and everything, and it's like, what am I building towards? What am I trying to... But, I mean, I guess this is a game where I less really need to focus on that too much, and at the same time, I feel like I don't need to focus on it too much when I'm just doing runs like this, you know, where they're a little bit more simple. Now, in real life, that's what I really gotta start thinking about my future, you know, doing more. Deciding what I'm gonna do when. And not just the easy decisions, like what am I gonna have for dinner? Take an overall 10% damage buff, why not? I mean, it still applies to the golems, and it also helps scale my other things. Because right now, I kinda wanna kill these bosses a little bit faster. Maximum active units and quantity of units. 2. That's a big jump. Also, though, 100% chance to deal a critical strike on enemies with full health. I love both of these. I'm gonna have to go with the quantity, though. Being able to have 2 full extra Chaos Golems out in the field, I think that's much more worth. And, like, look, they take the attention of the boss. Cast frequency. Every 8 seconds, and it lasts for 6 seconds. Or no, over 8 seconds. Wait. Oh, no, that's the burn damage. For the next 6 seconds. Okay, yeah. So basically, every 8 seconds, I start spinning out mines for 6 seconds. So there's like 2 seconds where I'm not, like, placing mines all over the field. Get the damage of Meteor up. You know, I had a thought before when I started saying the thing about like where my future was heading and stuff, and it completely slipped my mind. Like I have no idea. Though also, you know, I don't need to be one of those people who starts to get too existential about things like that, right? And I just start going off on a random YouTube video where it's like, man, what am I doing for the rest of my life? I'm 26 years old. Where am I going? Where am I gonna be in like 10 years? You know, I don't know if that's the time to do that. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe I need to be super personal in these videos. Maybe I need to just start, like, laying everything out there and being like, this is who I am. If you like it, please stick around. If you don't, get the heck out of here. If I don't swear much, it's mostly because I'm trying to not swear much, because, you know, you swear a little too much on YouTube now, and they don't really like that. And I would like that to not affect things too much. So I'll try to play ball, you know, how they want me to play ball. But if things just kind of slip out and I had to drop in an F-bomb, it happens. I'm not really too sorry for that. I can't help myself sometimes. Sometimes it's something ironic where I'm like, man, I gotta watch how I'm swearing. And in the next sentence, boom, I say a swear word. Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention. I zoned out looking right at the screen. Like, dead stare. Speaking of dead, my god. Thankfully, I have, like, 2 revives. This is curse level 2. I should not be dying like this. I throw up my armor power there. So that when I do get hit, maybe I, you know, don't take as much damage. There we go. Legionnaire in less than 12 minutes. That's a good run if I do say so myself. I ended up going right into something that was damaging me right after that. That's cool. Don't mind that. Cool. That was the end of that one. 2, 3 levels? You've got to be kidding me. I just got blue-balled so hard. Look at that XP bar right there. You see my mouse? That's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Oh, man. Now, we'll keep this one short, too. I've recorded for about 18 minutes. That's probably good for this video. I really need to get this outro thing down, don't I? This is like my third video recording here. And I still don't have, like, a set, you know, hey, if you like what you saw, you know, I'm parroting what I see other people do. But, I mean, you know, sometimes, isn't that the way to get big, too? You kind of just look at what other people are doing, and you're like, I can do that. That's easy. And you do it, too. And maybe you find success in it, maybe you don't. Either way, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, if you liked the video, then please be sure to like the video. Click on the like button. If you dislike the video, please don't click the dislike button. That would make me sad. I would probably cry. I shouldn't say that because there are people out there who probably are going to want me to cry. Either way, comment on the video if you feel like just saying hi. Subscribe to my channel. I'll do more stuff like this. Probably. Hopefully. Don't entirely hold me to something. I didn't promise, okay? You can't hold me to something if I didn't promise. But I'm going to do my best. I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/, and it's also my YouTube name, DylanB3713. That is not my Twitter handle. My Twitter handle is all capital letters DLB3713. Just follow me on things. It'd be cool to have you around. I'd love to keep doing stuff like this. This is kind of cool, right? For me. Maybe not for you. If you're watching this, you're probably annoyed by this point. You clicked off the video because you're like, his outro is going too long. I'm so sorry. I cannot help myself, okay? I don't have this down yet. I'm still working on it. You need to give me some time. Okay, bye.